Good morning, professor and classmates. This is my assignment 1, assessment of a worksheet. Total of questions 82 for 155 students at a higher education institute. The objective of this assessment is to emphasize a review of the present perfect foreign scenes and personality traits of unit number 8. As you can see, we have different questions, multiple choice, true or false, related to personality traits, and present perfect to emphasize as a lesson review. Critical analysis of an assessment instrument, present perfect, and personality traits worksheet. My name is Alexandra Herrera. I am going to start with the description of the assessment instrument. First, we have 82 questions with the options multiple choice, fill in the blank, true, false, across the items. There are different 4 question types, multiple choice, fill in the blank, true, false formats with a broad scope. The student level of these groups are between B1 to B2 for OPSE teaching purposes, and the content areas too, grammar and vocabulary, present perfect versus personality traits vocabulary unit 8, lesson A, and a review of the unit 7 too. The proficiency level is between B1 and B2. The learning objective of this worksheet is to emphasize and reinforcement of the correct use of the present perfect in different contexts and expanding students' vocabulary related to personality traits. The assessment aligns with the instructional unit according to the institution's alignment for review and assessment for grammar accuracy and lexical development. The purpose of this assessment is summative evaluation of learning after the instructional unit on present perfect and personality traits. The skills focus are grammar and vocabulary, recognition and production in written form in order to identify mastery of specific language points. The assessment type and timing is summative. This worksheet evaluates a student's mastery of present perfect tense and personality trait vocabulary at the end of the unit. The timing and application is at the end of the unit as part of a summative assessment to measure a student's performance. Results inform grading decisions and guide future instructional planning for feedback. The assessment principles, we have practicability, authenticity, validity, reliability, and washback. First, in the practicability, the strength is written and computer-based format for students with tech issues. The limitations, the number of questions, the length of the assessment, as the students mentioned. The authenticity, the strengths that we can measure not only grammar, but also vocabulary assessment at once. The limitations is that there is no oral assessment or skills integrated assessment. The validability, the strengths is that we have aligned according to the unit, present perfect and personality traits, but the limitations is that there are no skills integrated. The reliability, the format, multiple choice, true, false, it's something that the majority of students know before or in advance. Most questions support uniform scoring and reduce exam bias. The limitations, the ambiguity. The washback, the strengths that the students can remember, reinforce, and practice grammar and vocabulary at once with limited exposure. And the limitations is the reduction of the meaningful learning opportunities after assessment. Overall, the evaluation has good practicability and reliability because it's written, it has computer-based version, easy distribution, and the scoring. With fair evaluation because the students have at the end of the paper and the computer base their answers, and the authenticity and watchback for areas of improvement to emphasize this task for real-world task and minimal feedback. So it's necessary to produce more communicative value and learning impact. The recommendations for improvement: more communicative tasks, reduction of questions, more feedback mechanisms at the end of the written examination using rubric and peer assessment. Thank you very much.